Hello, this is Cat's Diamond Painting. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've joined me here before. I'm here today to do an unboxing of a kit which I sort of alluded to in my last video. This is my second painting by the artist Deborah Malcolm. And she is an artist who is licensed by Diamond Art Club, and I recently worked on one of her kits from them, An Evening Stroll. The poster review of that was up on Tuesday. And I really enjoyed it, like way more than I even expected to. So whilst I was working on that, I came across this painting, which is an Amazon.com exclusive. So what I mean by that is Diamond Art Club has some paintings that they sell via their Amazon.com shop, and quite a lot of them are exclusive to Amazon.com, so you can't actually buy them on Diamond Art Club's website. Now, if you're like me and you live in the UK or anywhere outside the US, that presents a little bit of a problem because they don't actually ship outside the US. But I have a parcel forwarding service that I use called Stackry, and it's perfect for things like this. So if you want any more details on that, I do have a link to it in the description box below, and a code that would give you a discount if you ever wanted to use it. But by the by. Anyway, I use that for items that will either save me a lot of money on shipping, getting them here, or things that I just can't order to the UK. And that is what I did with this. It's only a little baby painting. It's very small. Well, actually, it's not that small, is it? 50.7 by 32.8 centimetres. I've got smaller, but the smaller dimension is what the box goes by. So I knew that with it only being small width-wise, height-wise, which way round is that? I don't know. That it wouldn't be overly expensive to get over here. So I had it delivered to my locker on Stackry. I had a couple of other things that I bought from small shops in the US at a similar time. I think they were all pens and that kind of thing. And then I bundled them all up and had them shipped over together, knowing that this box would be the thing that more or less determined the cost of it, because it was the biggest thing I put in there. So it's just a way to kind of spread it out. I wouldn't necessarily order a painting to my locker and then just have that sent over without anything else, because then it's going to be quite a lot of shipping. I think I paid, was it about 20 or 25 pounds? I'm not sure. And if you divide that between 3 or 4 items, it's not so bad. But just for the one painting, I'd be paying the same in shipping as I did for the painting. So yeah, that is what I did. It's called The Falling Hour. I can't remember if I mentioned it. And it's another beautiful, vibrant, landscapey type painting that I couldn't resist. I've mentioned before as well, just because of timings and busyness, I'm really drawn to smaller paintings at the moment. Ones that I can just get through a bit quicker. I'm never going to give up on my big paintings, because just some of my favourite artwork comes out in big sizes, because that's what it needs to do itself justice. But I am really drawn currently to paintings that I can just get through fairly quickly. So let me put the sticker on the side of the box, because that is what I always do with them. And because this is an Amazon.com purchase, you do still get Diamond Art Club's warranty and UPS insurance, but you have to register for it. You don't get it automatically like you do if you buy directly through them. And you have, I think, 30 days from purchase to do it, which I should just about be within, but not by much. So I need to get on with that after the video. Right, let me have a little look at the toolkit. It's a round kit, so I'm not going to have tweezers, but all the other usual suspects should be in here. Okay, yep, that's everything. So I've got my Ziploc baggies. That's a very nice cover minder, in fact. Look at that lovely little flower, and it's sort of like the petals are turned up. Can you see that? Very pretty. Good magnet on the back. Cover minders, if you're not sure what they do, they're generally used for holding the plastic cover of your painting out of your way so that it doesn't keep flopping down on you while you're diamond painting. You put this magnet on the back of your painting, put this on top of the plastic cover, they connect through it, and Bob's your uncle. I've not had this colour before. Diamond Art Club always varies up the colours of the pens and squishies, so they will coordinate. But it will vary from kit to kit, and I don't think I've had this before. It's a sort of maroon colour. I quite like that. You get a plastic 7-placer and 4-placer. There is a pot with 2 little plates of heart-shaped pink wax. I don't personally use wax very often anymore because I make my own putty, but when I did, before I discovered things like putties, I use this pretty much all the time, and it was, you know, it's pretty good. Like, there are better options out there than wax, but Diamond Art Club pink wax was the best pink wax I've ever tried. And here is my washi tape. That's actually really pretty, that one. And then there is the tray with a little stopper to stop your drills going everywhere. Okay, I'll pack those away. I don't know if you saw that in the was sped up time lapse of me doing this, but I just managed to chuck my pen right across the table. Anyways, so let me get my painting out. Everything else, apart from that warranty issue, is exactly the same when you buy a painting from Diamond Art Club on Amazon.com as if you buy direct from Diamond Art Club. So all of this inside here should be the same. Here's the thank you for your purchase booklet. I'm not going to go through this today, but really useful, particularly if this is the first painting you've bought. And I imagine that the point of them putting these on Amazon.com is that they are going to reach new customers who aren't familiar with them. So maybe quite a few people are buying something like this and they don't actually know what they're doing. In which case, this has got lots of things like tips and tricks, links to their Facebook group, discount codes for future purchases, all sorts. So it's a useful bit of information. And here is my sticker sheet. Oh, you can see a closer, a better even picture of the painting itself. Isn't that lovely? And it's the sort of painting, like if they had brought this out in a larger painting, I probably wouldn't have wanted it because I would just look at it and think, well, it's a lot of the same colours over and over. I've done an evening stroll that was like that and really enjoyed it, but do I want to keep doing the same kind of thing? And I might not have been drawn to it because it would have felt like it might get a bit samey, but doing a small version of it, and the rendering looks great because of course I checked that. Yeah, I thought, why not? That sounds really appealing. 48 colours in it. And 3 are ABs. They have DMC codes under 150. Looks like 2 shades of pink and then 141, which is, I think, Diamond Art Club's favourite AB. It's a white AB. To be honest, most diamond painting companies that use ABs use a lot of that. But yeah, you can just imagine looking at this. I bet you anything that's going to come in those stars and then the bits of light showing on the mountains. But we shall see. It actually looks, considering there's quite a lot of darkness in the painting, there are darker colours in here, like this 310 and 823 and 939. But there's a lot of really nice, bright, paler shades, aren't they? Here is my drill bag. Let's take a little peek. Okay. Beautiful. Oh, I love the colours when I look at a new painting. Absolutely gorgeous. So some really bright, vibrant colours here. And what else can I spot? Ooh, look at that. Dark pink AB. In fact, when I looked at it, I realised I recognised that one before. I used it a lot in my, what's the word I'm looking for? The mystery kit that I worked on, the abstract mystery kit that I put various videos up for earlier in the year. And I think I mentioned in my poster review of that I was kind of obsessed with this AB that has a really silvery coating. Yeah, and as soon as I saw this here, it's like, I know that one. It's DMC 111. That is how much of a geek I am, guys. Here is the pink AB. Very pretty pale pink. And not sure where the white's hiding. That's okay. I think most of us have seen white ABs at this point. Oh, here it is. So not tons of it actually. So maybe it's just going to be in those stars, or maybe somewhere else entirely. Mind you, it's not a big painting. I doubt there's any very fat bags in there. Okay, let me put those away. Oh, there's a doorbell. I'll be back in a moment. Just a parcel delivery, as is often the case around here, because I'm forever needing to order new supplies for the shop. Or indeed, diamond paintings. Okay, last but certainly not least, let's take a look at the canvas. I do find these smaller paintings really adorable because I'm just so used to working on big giant paintings. I think the ones that I consider a medium-sized painting from Diamond Art Club are huge to a lot of people who are maybe new to the craft, and it's just a perspective thing. And then I've worked on even bigger ones. So yeah, just to me, these little ones are so adorable. Here it is. Oh, and I even got the camera at the right level to have it all in frame. What do you know? I'm getting to be a pro. Yeah, here it is. It is really, really pretty. Sorry, I've just gone quiet because I'm admiring it myself. Just taking it in. So it's, I suppose I should have seen this coming. I'm struck by how bitty it is. It's not necessarily full-on confetti where you're having to change the drill colour all the time, although there's definitely more of that over this side. But there are sort of lines of different colours, so it probably won't take too long because I'll multi-place through them, but there will still be a fair amount of colour changing. But there's 48 colours in a relatively small painting, so yeah, that shouldn't really be any surprise. There is a little bit of colour blocking, particularly more up in the sky and the sun. I guess it's the sun, the falling hour. That's got to be a sort of sunset type reference, hasn't it? I'm not sure. A lot of the darker drills I think are coming into this rocky area and then the mountains, and there's going to be that amazing contrast that I love, that I really loved in an evening stroll as well, between black sections essentially and then bright vibrant colours on either side of them. And I was right about the white ABs. I see the dots, which are the symbol for the white AB, all through the sky. Not all of the stars, it doesn't look like. There are some that are a different colour. But yeah, those are going to be peppered through the sky, which is just, I mean, potentially a fairly obvious rendering choice if I spotted it. But yeah, I think that's going to be stunning and it's a good choice. A little bit more of those white ABs down here as well. And then the 1 and 2 symbols that represent the other pink ABs. Quite a lot of 1s through here. All along here, and a little bit in here, a little bit in here, and a little bit up here. So quite a lot of those. And then the 2s, I think there's a little bit less of them. A few of the stars seem to be 2s, that lighter pink. And there's a section here and here, and then just some bitty bits of it. So I think relative to the size of the painting, there's quite a lot of AB action going on. I should explain, although you've seen them already at this point in the video, the ABs are the drills that have the sort of special coating on them, is the best way to describe them. So the normal drill with a coating on top, and the coating is glitzy and it reflects light and it draws accents to certain parts of the painting, as well as just adding some extra sparkle. So that's why me and a lot of other content creators on YouTube often draw attention to them, because for a lot of people they're the kind of favourite part of the painting. So yes, there you have it. There is the falling hour. yeah, I hope you've enjoyed taking a look at that with me. As I say, if you are interested in getting this painting, you can find it on Amazon.com in Diamond Art Club shop. But if you are outside of the US, you will need to either find yourself a friend in the US who you can deal with all that stuff with, or use a parcel forwarding service like the one I use. But there's plenty out there. You can shop around and find one that suits you the best. But I'm really happy to have this. I think that's going to be a beautiful little project and I look forward to it. Thank you for joining me. Please consider dropping a like on the video if you have enjoyed this and subscribing if you're not already subscribed. And hopefully I will see you again here soon. Bye bye.